A couple of months ago, we made a video about South Korea's former men's doubles pair, Seung and Kang Hyuk. In that video, we talked about how Seo and Kang were some of the best all-around players, but lacked the extra danger element to consistently be the best men's doubles pair on the circuit. Well, we were wrong. It turns out the Korean pair didn't really need to get more fancy. By swapping out Kang Hyuk for a more stable and consistent player in Kim Won-ho, Seo and Kim have looked like the best men's doubles pair on the circuit recently. Watching their games spun a new perspective on playing badminton that we can implement in our own games. Here's why Korea's Kim and Seo are the true world number ones in men's doubles, and what we can learn from their game. Kang and Seo were already a good pair, but when you replace Kang with Kim, you get someone who does everything Kang does but more consistently. What Kim Won-ho brought to the table was extreme stability and calmness. He's an extremely patient player who plays very simple and consistently. That's why we started the video talking about how we were wrong. Previously, we had talked about how Seung and Kim Won-ho's biggest weakness was they lacked a dangerous element to their game. They were consistent and great all-around players, but lacked weapons like a monster smash, deceptions, or super speed that some other pairs had. But it turns out they didn't really need those weapons and could become dangerous through defense. By swapping Kang for Kim, they lost a little bit of the net play in exchange for stronger defense and midcourt play. Kim Won-ho had spent the majority of his recent years playing mixed doubles after all, and Seung has traditionally been a backcourt player too. Thus, this pairing opted to play less at the net and opted to play the flatter game instead. Because they were often unwilling to contest the net, Kim and Seo often lifted and found themselves in defensive positions. But this is where Kim Won-ho really shined.
Oh, well placed. They should finish.
Criticisms of Kang and Seo's pairing were often on Kang, whose weaker defense was often targeted by other pairs. With Kim and Seo, however, this was no longer a problem, as Kim's defense is on par or potentially even better than Seo's in some ways. What we want to highlight is how stable Kim is on court. Regardless of what's happening, there are almost zero unnecessary movements. Every movement is smooth and has minimal stuttering. Kim doesn't try to move fast and instead aims to move smoothly. What this results in is a high-quality shot being played almost every time, even if he doesn't take the shuttle as early as other players. In addition to Kim's smooth movements, he also seemingly never rushes. This is a difference we notice between Kim and a lot of other players. When there looks like there's an opportunity to win the rally, many players will get excited and jump at the opportunity. Nothing bad about it, it's totally normal. In doing so, however, the excitement can often cause players to make silly mistakes like net killing into the net or smashing out. Kim doesn't seem to get fazed by opportunities and looks like he's always thinking about the next shot. With this preparedness and ability to play long rallies, Kim and Seo's weapon is that their opponents will ultimately lose to themselves as they feel the need to do something special to win. Essentially, Kim and Seo's weapon is their defense. Their ability to play consistently ultimately leads to opponents to make more mistakes. Of course, as demonstrated in the recent India Open, Kim and Seo are not unbeatable. They were nearly taken out by Wang and Liang, and eventually did lose to Go and Azudin in the finals. What both matches demonstrated was that no defense was impenetrable, and the Korean pair's weaknesses at the net.
Nice change of pace. Oh, that's brilliant.
That said, back-to-back finals appearances are very impressive for a pair that has only started recently playing together again, and we do hope this is the pair Korea ultimately sticks with. Having a pair that plays as consistently and stably as Kim and Seo is rare these days, considering the mental pressure pros have playing in front of such a large audience. We cannot underestimate the power of winning through your opponent's mistakes. By playing to pressure your opponents to play perfectly, you can force your opponents into situations where they make mistakes in an attempt to play better. As they make mistakes, they'll begin to question their own abilities, make even more errors, and completely swing the game in your favor. Of course, you'll need superior defense and lots of patience to play like this, but that's exactly what Kim and Seo seem to have. It's still possible to beat Kim and Seo, but to do so every time, we think that's extremely unlikely. What do you think, though? Could Kim and Seo become the uncontested world number ones? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos.
For a while. Can they turn this around themselves, the Koreans? That would be something.